everybody, this is N.M.P.D. here, and today, there is a saying, the man that nobody needed the most has unfortunately returned. The Cupcake Gravemind EDP445 has came back and made a return attempt on YouTube for God knows how many times he's really done it on to this point. And today, by this recording, he officially got terminated. I've done the research, I've looked up the exact name of his username and channel. There's nothing more in that search other than EDP parody accounts. It's officially confirmed now that his channel has been banned, and good fucking riddance. Since I've only made one video about the Cupcake saga, I'll give you guys a bit of a depth recap on the whole saga. So previously on the Gmod Cupcake Apocalypse, EDP, also known as Eat That Pussy 445, had a successful YouTube channel with millions of subscribers and simply threw it all away in the kitty litter by trying to meet someone who he thought was a 13-year-old girl, which was obviously and luckily a decoy. And instead he had encountered a low-budget version of To Catch a Predator sting group that I will still not name because they are horrible people, and another sting group known as CC Unit, which I gotta say, for CC Unit, their stings are somewhat decent. They're not perfect or anything, don't get me wrong, but at least they're 10 times better than those sting operators that I will not be mentioning. If you really want to know why that is, then you should honestly see my previous video at EDP, link down below in the description, shameless plug. And this is where all the jokes and memes come in, because of this one excuse that EDP made, saying he was only there to get a cupcake and go back home.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
And then after that, he admitted to everything, and then the group threatened to get the police involved. Then EDP wasn't having it. You know what he did? He was crying about it. I'm not fucking joking. He was actually crying and really begging them badly not to call the cops on him. And then he walked away and got into his car and then pretty much fled the scene. And because of how bad and poorly the professionalism of that sting group did, EDP pretty much got away legally scot-free from it. And then the video of EDP getting caught in 4K was posted. His channel almost immediately got terminated, along with his other backup channel, because he knew he was going to get terminated, and he thought maybe making a second channel wouldn't count as a termination. But the thing is that once you get terminated, you can no longer make a YouTube channel once you are terminated. Alright, it's over, you're done. But oh man, as time goes on, there has been more news and updates of what EDP has been trying to do lately. And apparently EDP has been very irresponsible with his money by wasting it all on Eagles merch and guns. Fast food and junk food, pretty much. Which, someone like that, completely how unstable he is now, should not own any firearms. And then EDP tried to work on Uber and Grubhub, and then rumors have spread, and then it eventually got into the higher ups over EDP's past, and then they pretty much fired him. And then there was a rumor about him working at Chuck E. Cheese, which, spoiler, it is a rumor. And then EDP tried to go on Facebook and make an account there and made videos about CC Unit and that one sting operation that I'm not mentioning still, pretty much talking shit about them. And the part that I love about it is that he never mentions the cupcake incident, not even a little bit, not even once. He was just blatantly talking shit and acting tough. But oh man, once he started crying when they're saying that they were gonna call the cops, oh man, that tough guyness that I see in him is no more. It's just gone. Just like that. It's all it takes. And it took about a week or two for him to get banned on Facebook completely. Then time goes on later, and EDP445 was found yet again on his secret Instagram account that hasn't been banned at the time. Then more time later, he was found yet again with a TikTok account. And then there have been some sayings that that TikTok account is fake, but I don't know. I haven't done much of the research about that, and honestly, it wouldn't really matter now because that account got banned, and eventually his Instagram as well. And one last thing to mention in this whole cupcake saga is that EDP tried going on Bigo, which is a live streaming app that he unfortunately had talked to many minors, but most of those minors knew exactly what he did, so they were pretending to be fans of him, and then when the time was right, they pretty much blast his ass with cupcakes and pretty much calling him out like it is and trolling him, which to me, that stuff is very fucking douchey and pathetic. But when it comes to somebody like EDP, I can't really feel bad for him. Now, I know that may be harsh, but here's the thing. This is a man. No, I'm sorry. This is a man-child who had all the time to get his shit together, and yet he chose the opposite route of running away from his problems and still acting like this fake tough guy persona, which we all know you're faking it, so stop the bullshit. He doesn't even bother trying to fix his physical appearance or even try to get any help whatsoever. And another thing I almost forgot to mention is that he changed his name to the most goofiest and the stupidest name that I have ever heard and seen in my goddamn life. And luckily at some point he got banned from Bigo. And that's pretty much most of the details that I know of the cupcake saga. And now we're moving on to the current one, which is EDP's fourth attempt, I believe, to be making a YouTube channel, which lasted about a week and a half. And eventually he got terminated from that, which, good riddance. It's fucking crazy now that he is still desperately trying to reclaim the cupcakes that he once had. His online influence and persona has been tarnished ever since he got caught trying to get a 13-year-old with a side of cupcakes. And before the channel got terminated, I've actually checked his recent videos, and it is what you expect from the usual EDP type videos. And the comment section is possibly the worst part of it all. You expect people to still shit on him, which that is definitely part of the comment section, but there is people who unironically defend him and praise this sick son of a bitch. Like saying that he's back, or, you know, the GOAT has returned. And there was this one in particular that genuinely boiled my blood a little bit, saying,
"Well, I forgive him. We all make mistakes. Everyone deserves a second chance."
Shut the fuck up with that bullshit! It was not a mistake. It was on purpose and intentional. EDP going to that cupcake apartment complex wasn't a mistake. He was fully aware that he was going there for the purpose on meeting a 13-year-old, baking some cupcakes with her, and doing the unthinkable, the unforgivable type shit. And there is no second chances when it comes to going out of your way to meet up with a minor and do horrible things with them. This isn't the first time that EDP has done anything like this. This is only the first time that he got caught red-handed in 4K. Now, if this were his first time, he had the chances to actually be honest with people, but no. He fucked it all up, and this is a long time coming for him. These drones who seriously praise or defend EDP need to be on a watch list and no longer have internet access. Well, no matter how many times EDP tries to come back to YouTube, once YouTube picks the cupcake radar, they will find EDP and terminate him immediately to the abyss. So what can we learn from all this? Don't be like EDP, and don't become an EDP. Also known as an erectional dysfunction predator. And that's definitely gonna do it for this video. I just feel like making another video about it because it's crazy that he is still attempting to reclaim the missing cupcake that he once had. And honestly, it's just not going to work. It's not going to matter anyways if he even tries to make another YouTube channel. It's not like he's monetized instantaneously. So he's pretty much making content for nothing. I know I'm a bit late for this, but I honestly don't care. I just want to say my piece. And hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on what you think. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.